Buffy fans, in my last video, I talked about episodes 10 and 11 of Buffy as a pair, and in this video, I'm going to talk about Angel episodes 10 and 11 as a pair. Those being Parting Gifts and Somnambulist. A few things to get into with Angel. So without further ado, let's talk about Parting Gifts. At the beginning of episode 10, Parting Gifts, we get what I like to call Woke Angel, where he makes sure to set the record straight on some vampire stereotypes, which I thought was quite funny. And also Cordelia getting visions, which I thought immediately, okay, cool, this is like an interesting new addition to her character. Previously, it was Doyle with the visions, now we have Cordelia. Where will this lead? Did not expect it to lead to her planning a big one on Angel. Watching Cordelia kiss Angel was no me gusta. I absolutely not. That's not for me. I don't ship it. I don't want it. Please let that be the last time they ever touch lips. I did not like that. But you know what I didn't like more than that? The reappearance of Wesley. Oh my god, I thought I had seen the last of him. I thought we had put this man in our past. And here he is, haunting the narrative on Angel. I am deeply upset about it. I hope I changed my mind. I will say, a bit of an upgrade with the all-leather outfit and, like, the little glasses. Got a little makeover. I was like, okay. Maybe he's gotten better. Unfortunately, I did write in my notes very shortly after. Wesley is a sniveling fool. He annoys the absolute living fuck out of me. At this point in time in Angel, I turned to my bestie, Patricia, and I said, Patricia, if Wesley is still a series regular by the end of season 1 of Angel, and he has not gotten better as a character, he might be the reason I dropped this show. I am not kidding. I fucking hate him so much. Like, and I'm willing to change my mind because there's been several characters that I really, really, really disliked on Buffy that came around. So I'm gonna give them a shot, right? I said, as long as he's not a series regular, we're gonna get to that. He reminds me of Ketch from Supernatural. If you're a Supernatural fan, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I do not need to elaborate. He is giving Ketch derogatory. You know what I'm saying? Auctioning off Cordelia, absolutely crazy. Cordelia buying herself time by riling people up. She is actually smart. We like to paint her as the, like, oh, she's kind of dumb. She's not. She's actually quite smart. And I just honestly never thought I'd see Wesley in a big monster fight. So that's all I really have to say about Parting Gifts. So let's really get into Somnambulist, which is where the meat and potatoes are of these two episodes. Because we got Jeremy Renner. I was like, Jeremy Renner? Hold on. Of Marvel's Avengers fame? Jeremy Renner? Hawkeye? Like, what? I thought I couldn't believe my eyes. It was so long ago. He's so young in this that I almost didn't recognize him, but that voice is kind of unmistakable. Like, it's... What a wild role to watch him in. I really only have ever associated him with Marvel movies, and so it was really cool seeing him in an episode of Angel. It was revealed to me in the title card that Wesley is a series regular. Hate that for me. I said what I said. If he doesn't get better by the end of the season, I might drop Angel entirely. So watch this space. Kate is back. Kate is the most beautiful woman I've ever fucking seen. She's the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. Like, what are you talking about? Every time she's on screen, I'm like captivated. I'm mesmerized. I'm dazzled. She's beautiful and amazing, and I love her. That's all I have to say on that. I said this whole episode is giving Criminal Minds with Kate profiling this crime. Like, the copycat killer angle, and it's like LA, and she's like giving the profile to the other people, the other detectives. Like, Criminal Minds episode. Love it. Loved the vibe. Made me miss Criminal Minds, to be honest. I was like, oh god, like, is he dreaming it and like liking it? And like, and then we have Angel chained to the bed, and then we have the fuck ass wig and the fuck ass flashbacks, which they love to do in Angel. They love to do. I said Jeremy Renner in a fuck-ass wig and accent as an old-school vampire. Never thought I'd see the day. That was crazy. You know, like the serial killer with a signature angle. I was like, okay, like, this is a different genre entirely that I'm used to from Buffyverse, but I'm kind of eating it up. And it made more sense when it was like, oh, Angel sired this guy. I was like, okay, got it. It's giving obsessed. I understand what's happening now. I said Jeremy Renner as a vampire fighting. I have seen it all. Yes. Followed by a note where I said Kate is the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. I need her biblically. Yeah, anyways, Fork Found in Kitchen, already said that. Now Kate knows. Now Kate is aware. Capital A. And that might not be good because she hasn't had a good reaction so far, which honestly, you can't blame her. You cannot blame her. The give me a steak. It's like 8 a.m. Oh, thought that was really funny because she thought he meant like a steak to eat, not a steak to stab. Silly hee hee ha ha funny. Jeremy Renner villain monologue. We got that in this episode. Like, which, you know, if you just shut the fuck up, we could move on, but it's a TV show, so we gotta give him the villain monologue. He kind of ate that up, I won't lie. But I got sad when Kate turned on Angel. I get why she's such a stickler, but like, and I wrote this, damn, he's only ever been helpful to her. I hope she comes around. I really do. Stabbed Angel with a giant piece of wood. Just barely missed his heart. Yikes. There's no way that doesn't hurt, though, right? Like, vampires can feel pain in this universe, right? Now I'm kind of forgetting. Someone clarify that to me. I wrote here at the end, like, Cordelia was assuring them that, like, the message she got in her vision, like, wasn't for, you know, Angelus, so to speak. It was for Angel, and that the powers that be know the difference. I was like, okay, thank you for that clarification because I was confused. Angel asked her, like, what she'd do if the day ever comes that he loses his soul. Great question. Cordelia was like, don't worry, I will eliminate you. And he's like, thank you for that. So them bringing that up leads me to believe that he's going to lose his soul at some point in the future. And we're going to have to cross that bridge when we get to it. But I like this episode. Jeremy Renner was a hoot and a half. I am missing Doyle's presence. But, you know, they've inserted Wesley into the narrative as, I guess, as a replacement, which makes me want to die, low genuinely. And we'll see where it goes. I am currently at this point in time, like, after Angel got rid of Doyle and then brought on Wesley, my interest in, like, what happens in Angel moving forward, and especially because they've already done the Buffy crossover with Angel, and, like, they've kind of resolved the Buffy Angel plotline. I don't have, like, the biggest amount of interest in, like, where Angel goes as a show. Like, I'm watching it, I'm having fun, but, like, stay tuned as to whether or not I watch all of it. I don't know. We'll see. Right now, I'm, like, really into Buffy, though. Like, the flagship Buffy show. I just kind of want to mainline Buffy. So I'm going to do the tandem watch for the rest of this season, but I might split off. We'll see. I'm going to reconvene for season 5 of Buffy and season 2 of Angel. So stay tuned. But yeah, curious what y'all's thoughts are on these episodes if you're an Angel watcher or have watched Angel in the past. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.